What's good, YouTube? Sensational Sincere here with another build video. I made this final measure healer build here that I wanted to show how I'm running it. Nowadays in the DZ, you will see a lot of groups that are nade spamming, so you got to have a counter for those type of encounters. Also too, out here people ask even to this day, how do you make a final measure healer build? So I want y'all to check mine out. Okay, and here it is. I'm running a 3-piece final measure classified with a 2-piece Tactician classified and a Ninja Bike bag, making it a 4-piece final measure and a 3-piece Tactician. My firearms is 2,961, my stamina is 2,961, and my electronics is 10,136. The main thing we want to focus on here with this particular build is the skill power, 384,897. Okay, so I'll explain why I'm running it this way real quick. So with the final measure set, we want the set bonus 4 talent. When in range of hostile grenades or mortars, diffuses them and adds grenades to your inventory. Can only happen once every 8 seconds. So pretty much what this is saying here, for PvP, you want to be able to eat the grenades that the enemies are throwing at you. So for those that don't know how final measure works, that's how the set bonus 4 will work for you. And then with the Tactician, the main talents that I wanted here was the set bonus 2, 15% skill haste, and then the 10% skill power that you get from the set bonus 3. So pretty much what I'm trying to do is get as much skill haste and as much skill power as I possibly can for this build. So now I'll get up into my gear pieces and what I have rolled on them. So for my final measure chest piece is max optimized. We have health, skill haste. We're not worried about the minor attribute. And then the mods that I have is a 264 electronic, 3,149 skill power mod, and then a 265 electronic and 3,065 skill power mod. Let me not forget to mention too also that the electronics on it is at 1,930. I will get off into my final measure mask. It's max optimized. The electronics is 1,666. It's rolled for skill power, disorient resistance, and the mods that the mod that I have for this is a 265 electronics, 3% skill haste mod. Okay, now I'll show my Tactician Kneepads. It's max optimized. The electronics is 1,664. It's rolled for skill power, bleed resistance, disorient resistance, disrupt resistance. And the 2 mods we have for this is a 263 electronics mod with 2,904 skill power. And then our prototype mod here is a post crit hit damage mod. Now I'll show my Ninja Bike bag. It's max optimized. It has 1,539 electronics and it has skill power, burn resistance, and the 2 mods for this is a 267 electronic and 3% skill haste mod, and then 2 prototype mods. One is crit hit chance 2% and the other one is crit hit damage 2%. Okay, so now I'll show my Tactician Gloves. It's max optimized. It has 1,401 electronics, assault rifle damage, skill haste, and crit hit damage. And there's no mod for this. And then we'll show my final measure holster, which is max optimized. It's rolled for skill haste. And then 1 mod we have in here is a post crit hit damage mod 2%. Okay, and now I will show my weapons. So the first weapon we have here is a lightweight. It has competent, talented, and adept. It's also max optimized. And I'll scroll through and let you see the mods I have on it real quick. And I'm just gonna be honest with you guys who's would ever try to use a build like this. I'm pretty much not shooting. I'm pretty much gonna be strafing the whole time. And then I'll show my second weapon. It is a Lova and it has intense, talented, and fierce. And I'll show my mods on this real quick so you can see it. And if I am shooting, I will be shooting with this weapon with intents, maybe just to try to catch somebody on fire. And then I will show my sidearm. It's a Damascus, and it has cool headed on it. And a lot of times I find myself just strafing and trying to land headshots on somebody in the middle of a fight, whether it's AI or or players. It doesn't matter. Okay, now I'll show my abilities real quick. I'm running a defibrillator, pulse, the scrambler, and I'm running the recovery link. I could run a booster with it. No, I'm sorry, not the booster, but the overdose. But I'm not running the overdose because the ally heal is too low. It'll give me all the health power, but it won't give my group too much health power, as much as I'll get, at least for the group, from the defibrillator. So I'm running defibrillator. And then, you know, with the pulse, you always want to keep the scrambler to protect yourself and your group from hostile pulses. Oh, and let me show my talents. So I'm running triage, battle buddy, combat medic, and death by proxy. And so pretty much with that, I will show this too real quick. Sometimes too, I'm doing a lot of strafing and stuff just to help my group. Depending on how I'm feeling, I might slap on a Midas and hit fire the whole time, just to get the Midas talent, which will reduce the damage from the players that I'm shooting for a max up to 20%. And then real quick, I'll come over here and I'll show you two of the most important things when running a healer build. So pretty much what you want to make sure is your skill haste. I would say, you know, 40 plus. If you closest you can get to 50, the better. So I'm at 46 with this. And then of course your skill power. Higher the skill power, the stronger the heals. Let me see, is there anything else I need to go over? And then I just, like I said earlier, you know, strafe. I strafe a whole lot when I'm running this build. I have to. And again, also I'm running it like this because with the final measure, you know, you're eating up the grenades that, you know, the other players are throwing at you. So sometimes we'll run 2 healers. Sometimes we'll run 1 healer. Just depends on how we're feeling and what, you know, our teammates have available to put together. And I'm trying to think that I cover everything with this build. I think that's pretty much it. So yeah, so if there's any questions, shoot me a message in the comment section or on the PSN. Either way, it's all good. Drop a like, subscribe if you hadn't. I appreciate the support, and I'll see y'all with the next video. Holla at y'all. Take care. Peace.